Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Life is Strange 2 Colors. The game will call it chapter 4, but let's get real. I'm just going to call it episode 4 from this point out. We're going to be jumping into part 1 of the adventure. As of the last place that we left off, Alex had gotten a hold of the USB key from Diane's bag, and when they were able to get it unlocked by way of Riley's hacking skills, Ryan and Steph, it's going to take me a second to remember the names after a week. Ryan and Steph called Alex up and said, "Hey man, you want to listen to this voice recording?" And hearing that voice recording elicited an emotional response from Alex, at which point Steph said, "I don't have to take this," and stormed out. And I talked a little bit about that last week, but I'm highlighting it here because if there's one thing I'm hoping to see at the start of this chapter, it's some sort of follow-up on that, up to and including Steph saying, "Hey, listen, maybe I shouldn't have stormed out. I get defensive if people are being like angry or aggressive around me, but I understand what you're going through, so I hope we can move past that," or something. Because I'm not necessarily mad at Steph for deciding that she needs to depart from this situation. It is specifically the "I don't have to take this," as though Steph was personally being attacked by Alex saying, because I did go back and watch that scene in our recording afterwards. Alex says, "What does it matter? He's dead. What does it matter?" Which is an exact echo of what Charlotte was saying. Steph doesn't know that Alex has taken Charlotte's anger and that despair, that helplessness. Steph doesn't have that information, but my point is the anger was not directed at Steph at all, and I would like for Steph to acknowledge that. With that very brief intro out of the way, we're going to jump into the game. As always, once we get going, there will probably be much less commentary, and let's get going right now.
Pike, it's all on this USB drive. All the evidence you need to nail Typhon for Gabe's death and plenty more.
All right. Bring it with you. I'll meet you in an hour.
Thanks. Talk soon.
Citizens of Haven Springs, we are live at the Spring Festival. One final reminder to head over to the Lathe Flower Cart and grab a rose before they're gone.
At Haven's inaugural Spring Festival, eligible women of good stock and birthing age would offer up roses in order to attract a mate. What can I say? History is weird. Thankfully, we've lost the mating stuff, but kept the roses. And if you do have a special someone in mind, a rose is a great way to say you care. And an even better way to say, "Hey look, a rose."
Sounds fun. Is giving away a rose something I'd do? Maybe. I can decide downstairs.
Oh, I'm really digging this music.
For now, I'll grab the USB stick.
Well, for now, we're going to look around. One of the things that I love about this game, as with other Life is Strange games, is that as you move from one chapter to another... Oh, and we have to check the phone. I'm very self-conscious about the fact that checking the phone is both extremely important for story purposes and also I suspect that people want to get on with the game. So if you're watching this in the VOD, you can skip this section if you like, but it's very important for the story integrity to know what all is going on. So, Kind Haven listeners, we are now live at the Spring Festival. Spring by our trailer in the park and grab some raffle tickets, maybe some waffle tickets, and maybe win some merch. Julia says awesome, Taylor says sweet, and make sure to stick around and keep your eyes on the main stage. We have something special brewing, wink wink. Taylor feels like, oh no, a concert. We're gonna have to talk over that. I might have to dial down the music for that section. We would very much like not to get to muted. Maybe on that note, a quick notice here. If we get muted, then what we'll do is try to take some steps to minimize the amount of muting that happens. If those are unsuccessful and a section is marked unread here on Twitch, check the show notes. We'll try to add some information about what might have been missed during the muted section. I just want to put that proviso out now because we will not know what gets muted until after it's done.
Steph did a really great job putting all that together.
She really did. What a great day it was. It really was a fantastic day. And this is later that day. Steph says, huge shout out to everyone who helped with the LARP. I think we really helped boost Ethan's spirits, and I had a great time too. Jesse and Hector both had a blast. Ducky said splendid work. Mike, who is never in... Mike, who is never in the loop and never in the group, says, is that what that was? And the Magpie Emporium simply replies, still banned. Good for you. I suspect we will never meet Mike. I would not get along with him. Angela Anderson says, thanks everyone for another excellent Spring Fest chili cook-off. My mouth is still burning. Jed says, killer chili Mike. Oh, fuck off, Mike. Remind me to get the recipe for the lantern. And Mike says, you wish, because he's always such a prick. Sam is very full.
Guess the festival started a while ago.
When did it start exactly? I was actually expecting this to be part of last episode, which again was earlier in this day, I expect, based on what we heard last episode. But we didn't see any signs of it at all during the LARP. And that includes like in the park and anywhere else. Annual chili cook-off, jelly bean guessing contest, raffle, food, drink, and a bonfire. Let's kick spring off right. Woohoo, finally. Chili, beer, and jelly beans, the ingredients for another great festival. The Silver Dragon will officially be returning to our normal hours of operation tomorrow. Thank you to all our loyal customers. Come see us for the post-spring festival vibes. Mike says it's about time, and Pete says that's the best news I've had all week. Eleanor says good for you, Charlotte. Mike reminds me, Mike is a very specific online archetype, and this is good writing, I think, by the developers, that just, he never has anything affirming to post. He never says, oh, awesome, congratulations. It's always like, should have been sooner. Oh, it's about time. Okay, well, you shouldn't have been so upset about it. Okay, and... Okay, I will give him one thing. He did express some concern about that. All right, and then we're all the way through here. Yeah, okay. But not done with the text messages. There won't be many, I think, because this is just a very short time. Bum, bum, bum. Distract. Ryan says, holy shit, Steph and I want to hear everything. We're at the stage. Meet us when you're ready. Steph wants to hear everything. Okay. We'll see what Steph wants to hear. We did not part that conversation on the best of noise. Okay, enjoy the Spring Festival, writes Ethan. Wish I could be there, but at least I'm getting crazy good work done on my next Thanor comic. Alex wants a spoiler, what's happening in this issue, and then Ethan says no spoilers, but Thanor finds a gate to the underworld and fights the King of Demons. Alex says, oh snap, that actually seems like a pretty big spoiler, and Ethan says that's the first page. Yeah, Ethan would benefit from like a storytelling perspective to like meter it out a little bit. We've already read about Charlotte's anger. Are there any specific memories that we didn't read about? And I think the answer is probably most of them. The phone. So the bomber jacket we definitely did not read about. Nobody could remember which of them came up with Hell Divers. It was like as soon as Jed pulled together his team, the name just materialized around them. The only thing they could ever have been. Soon it was more than a team. It was a legend they told themselves even as they lived it. A way to turn their aching spines and blistered fingers into a story where they were the badass heroes. Dig so deep we've seen where the devil sleeps. Of course they didn't know Jed was going to save them, not then. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you have to tell yourself a story about your own capacity to be a hero if you're ever actually going to be one. We read about the umbrella. I don't think we read about the dollar. Yeah, look, god damn it. Oh, well, at least it gives specific clues. Like, look, it's not just the chapter, it's the location of where it would have been. Okay, Gabe's dollar. It was a test he gave himself. Do something normal. A favor for a friend. Watch her kid so she can run some errands. That's the kind of thing you do when you're just another member of a small town community, isn't it? And sure, it wouldn't hurt to earn some points with the cute girl who owned the dispensary. He really liked her, even then. It's actually super cute, the mental gymnastics he did to convince himself he didn't have the biggest, dorkiest crush in the world on her. But really, this was just about being mundane. Just the dude who works at the bar, sometimes not some... works at the bar sometimes, not some sad sack fuck-up drifter obsessing over his secret mission. And for a minute, he found that he was good at it. And that scared the shit out of him, because for the first time, he could imagine giving up on Dad. It's like standing on top of a tall building and thinking about how easy it would be to jump. You're not scared because you want to. You don't want to. You're scared because of how little effort it would take for you to go from safe to unsafe, how few steps lay between where you are and the insane thing you're imagining. I have never seen a better description in text of acrophobia, the fear of heights. It is exactly that. And I've never been able to put it into words as well as what's on that page. The instantaneous separation between being fine and very much not fine. And the infinitesimal amount of effort it would take to suddenly be not fine. That it could be accidental. It could be a random impulse that you don't even think through before it is done, and you can never take it back. That, oh, wow. And I really want to be clear as I say something like that. I have absolutely, it's exactly what it says here. I would never want to fall. I would never want to do something like that. And yet, when you're that close and you realize that it doesn't even need to be a decision, it could be the thing that just happened, and you don't... Okay, wow, that is extremely well written, as are so many of these. What did it take for my brother to become the person he ended up being? When this is where you start, how do you find a way forward? Riley Letter. We did read this. Did I? I don't feel like I read this. I could do without Mac's furious insecurities banging around in my skull, to be honest. It's such an urgent feeling, a rope around his neck, pulling him forward, compelling him, urging him to find something other than himself to direct his fury towards. Every morning, this guy wakes up with a sinking, inarguable certainty that today will be the day Riley comes to her senses, realizes how much better and smarter she is than him, and cut the cord. No, cuts the cord. That needs to be. So it's almost a relief when he finds some external target to project his self-hatred onto. Riley's goofy bartender buddy, the one who's helping her follow her dreams of leaving Haven Springs behind. He tells himself a story, turns Gabe into the villain, and for at least as long as it takes to blow up in his face, he can distract himself from feeling worthless. I wish I didn't relate so fucking hard. And then it's a picture of the letter itself there. We definitely read about the business card, the umbrella, the t-shirt. Yeah, we definitely read that one. And then Valkyrie's dish. I don't think we read this. Okay, well, that was pretty freaking adorable. From the second Steph locked eyes with Val, the cat that is, that cat was hers. All her talk about calling Pike trying to find Val's owner? Bullshit. Not like intentional bullshit. She really did intend to do those things. But deep down, she knew this cat was her new best friend. Another wanderer. Another prickly punk rock lady with a very particular taste in people. I love this so much. Also super stoked to know Steph has a baby talk voice in her repertoire. Excellent blackmail fodder. I only now vaguely remember that. And then Ducky had an old paper. Ducky is in a tontine, correct. I mean, Ducky is sort of in a tontine. The whole pot is like $60. I think it's mostly an excuse to meet up with his old war buddies every 5 years. The Daegu Biscuit Boys? No idea where that name came from. Maybe even they've forgotten. The name, like the meetings, like the tontine, has had decades to pass from half-serious to mostly ritualistic. It's a structure they've applied to their relationship, a ceremony designed to withstand the pull of time and distance. It's actually kind of sweet, these guys meeting up to pretend they resent each other for staying alive this long. Yeah, for the $60. And then the appointment slip, I think, might be the last one. that we haven't read. It's not that Diane was keeping secrets. Not really. It's just that, what do you say? How do you communicate the complexity of your sorrow, your grief, your guilt? How do you put into words what it's like to know that your job is to explain away the death of a good man and keep the people who killed him safe? It's fucked up, and I'm sorry she's hurting. But how can she feel so hopelessly sad and still stand for Typhon? Parenthetically, right. Yes, that's the thing. Okay, rather than get off on that again, I can't imagine the kind of psychic math you need to do to justify that to yourself. And then there's that. So as we leave this and continue on now with the game and exploring the thing, on the off chance that I forget to say this at the end of the game, whoever wrote this journal did a phenomenal job. I have enjoyed the journal entries in all of the previous Life is Strange games. This is the best by it's the most impressive. The others served a purpose. This one feels poetic in a way that there's a different level of effort and imagination put into these sections than in any previous game. And that's not a knock against the previous games. That is an appreciation for this one. Okay, let's take a look around the apartment.
I remember trying to pregame as a teenager and just going to sleep instead. Happy Spring Festival, Gabe. Looks like the festival is already in full swing. I'm pretty nervous.
I almost would have liked for the music to continue in the menu, just because I really like it. Lo-fi beat.
Traditionally, you give roses to your crush at the Spring Festival, so...
I've never had a girl give me flowers before.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you cared so much about traditional gender roles. I'll get back to my butter churning and doilies.
Shut up.
You first.
Okay, see, now that was Gabe and Charlotte, right? Yeah, pressed rose. It was their first Spring Fest together. Charlotte kept wondering when she'd stop being excited by him, but every time she saw him, her heart still felt like it was filling up with helium. They didn't say anything mega serious to each other that night. No promises of forever or professions that they'd never known true happiness until they met, or any of the other stuff people say to each other in black and white movies while the strings swell on the soundtrack and the Vaseline on the lens sparkles. That's an interesting place for an E at the end of lens. That is lens, right? Okay. They did just what they always did. Flirted. Wait, listen. Hold on.
Traditionally, you give roses to your crush at the Spring Festival, so...
Okay. Okay, I just didn't want to listen to the whole thing again. I wanted to make sure that's what it was. But they did what they always did. Flirted, joked around, picked on each other. But still, this was the night Charlotte knew she wanted to be with him for the rest of her life. I want so badly to give that back to her. Other people in town, I can locate analogs for their pain in mine. I know how to help because I know what it feels like. But Charlotte's hurt is unique. Every time I try to compare it to mine, it's like trying to open a lock with the wrong key.
I've been meaning to tell Jed about the sink, but I'm afraid he'll try to teach me how to fix it myself.
I would feel a little bit uncomfortable lodging complaints about the place that I'm currently living for free. It's not even a complaint, it's just like a report, but...
One day I'll organize this stuff in here. Today is not that day.
What happens if we do open it, though? Is the secret beer still there?
What are the chances your instruction manual is in here? Yeah, this one ornament will really bring my tree together.
Hey, it worked for Charlie Brown.
Ah, string lights. The key to unlocking the Cozy Places subreddit.
Okay, the beer is there, but we can no longer consider it.
For now, I'll grab the USB stick. Don't worry, I'll come back to you.
Wait, what is that? Is that a reference? Why is that what she says to the pants?
When did I become such a fuck fucking monster!
Whoa. What was that? I can still feel some of Charlotte's anger from before.
Yeah, hasn't it been like 40 minutes?
I think I'll stick with Minesweeper from now on. I'm thinking this will make an excellent after-festival snack. It's very tempting to curl up with this all night instead of leaving my apartment.
It's heavily implied that that's an MMO based on what we've heard, and yeah, that's why I don't play MMOs, because there's no end. You can just play them forever.
Man, the latest issue gets dark. I'm sure Ethan will be fine.
And like in a really good way. Like I enjoy them a lot, but there's no end. They never stop.
I've been playing more these past few weeks than the last few years. Feels nice.
Oh no,
So is
wait a
this thing
second.
just decoration, or am I supposed to use it?
I would dearly love to have a snowboarding session with Alex.
Alwyn the Bard will ride again.
The oh wait is that I heard that the music on in the background has taken on some lyrics, and that makes me a little uncomfortable.
The world really doesn't deserve Thanor.
Oh man, look at this. We got a whole thank you letter from Ethan. Alex, don't worry about me. The drive down south with my dad always makes me feel better, and we have a lot of plans for the summer. He said we could go camping and make extra ultra s'mores. S'mores, but with ice cream on top. Oh, that sounds stupid good. Wow. Okay. Secret family recipe. Well, you just gave it away, kid. Now I own your NFT. Your NFT s'more. The LARP was amazing. You are a really good bard. Yeah, no kidding. And I hope we can do it again soon. I already have more ideas to fill out your backstory. Banshees with 2 exclamation points. Thanks, Alex. Signed, Ethan. By the way, I'm not sure we are going to get changed. I really like this outfit for her.
Will you be my date to the festival, Shoo Shoo?
And Gabe's notebook.
I'm about ready to start my own list.
So we've already read this. Yeah, no, that nothing changed. I don't want to take that yet. Is there anything else in the apartment to look at? Anything around this post, for example? Oh, and let's look upstairs. If we can go upstairs, let's look on the roof.
The USB stick is on my desk.
Okay. So I would like it if Alex and Steph can... This is a really good outfit, though. I don't think I want to wear Hot Dog Man to the Spring Festival. I do think that, like... Here's the thing about Alex. Maybe it's just me. I don't feel like she has any bad colors. I don't feel like she has colors that she doesn't look good in. Oh my god, wow. That's one of the outfits, Jane Doe. That's one of the things that you could select in Before the Storm. Okay. So, I do feel like this is a little more outgoing for Alex in terms of... Like, Alex wants to get together with Steph, right? I feel like that might be a not-so-subtle way to communicate it. The trouble is I really like this outfit that we started in. The other one is this one, which is the same skirt, but the different top. You know something? Let's do this. We're gonna do this. I feel like this is more where Alex is right now. She wants to cut loose, get crazy, and enjoy the evening. Because it's been an emotional roller coaster of a day. The LARP, the sirens going off, the fight with Steph.
Okay, time to head downstairs.
Okay, time to read Eleanor's message. Are you joining us this evening, dear? Wow, we haven't texted with her in a month. Alex writes back, yes, this is one party I'm willing to brave. willing to brave? And Eleanor says, ha, we'll make it as painless as possible. Yeah, it's a party. You want to have a nice splash of color, I feel like. That's everything. Let's leave. It is extremely difficult for me to envision that any of that music would have gotten us muted, and yet we've gotten muted on Twitch for less than that.
Test. Check. Holy shit, you own a skirt?
Hey, guys.
Happy first Springfest.
Thanks. I need to apologize to you guys. What happened in the apartment, something really messed me up.
Oh, huh. Oh my god, you guys, like, I really don't know. Hearing Gabe is the regular human response, but helping Charlotte is what actually happened. And you know something? Let's do what they never do in these stories. Let's just be honest. We're just gonna straight up tell them exactly what we did.
These past few weeks, I thought I had a handle on my emotions. But after what happened with Charlotte, it's the same old story. I lose control, and I hurt the people I care about. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck that. If anyone needs to apologize, it's me. Ever since we've met, you've been there for me. And then when you're the one struggling, I bail. Not cool. I'm really sorry.
100% forgiven. We're done. As like, I'm gonna select in a second, but that's it. That's everything that I said that I wanted. We're finished. As far as I'm concerned, it's not that it can never come up again, but it's like, this is now totally settled, as far as I'm concerned. I owe you a trophy. That sounds too sarcastic. I guess we're both sorry is probably better. The point is, we're done. Understood on both sides.
If we're both sorry, does that just cancel everything out?
I think so. We're back to normal.
Not to spoil the moment, but Typhon blew up their own mine. Why?
I don't know yet. But we have all the evidence we need to nail them for Gabe's death. I got a hold of Pike. He'll be here soon. Once he sees what's on that stick, it's over for Typhon.
Hence the celebration. I think we've all earned the right to enjoy ourselves a little tonight.
The band's coming on soon. You'd better be front and center.
Oh, rad. Do you need help setting up for the show?
Nah, it's all good. We're almost there.
I have to run back to the trailer. Go be a normal person for a while.
Can't make any promises. Text me when it's ready.
Yeah, so it's just when...
If I wanted to give away a rose, Steph and Ryan would definitely be on my list.
Well...
Anyway, time to enjoy the festival.
You're half right, Alex. I'm with you 50% of the way there. I think we all know.
Bitch.
I think we all know where the rose is going. Yeah, look, when there's a mutual understanding and like an exchange of apologies, then that's settled. Like, this is just me sort of talking aloud about this. Once that's done, it's done. It's not something that gets brought up 6 weeks later. It's like, oh, remember that? And I forgave you. And like this sort of magnet. Nope. No, it's done. It can be brought up later as an example of like, we both found a way forward and it's fine. But I don't know why I'm going on about this. We will skip ahead. Diane says, "Hi, Alex. I wanted to wish you a wonderful..." I wanted to wish you a wonderful first spring festival. Unfortunately, I have to work through it this year, but I really appreciated our conversation earlier today. It was great getting to know you better. Smiley face. And Alex writes back, "Thanks, Diane. The feeling is mutual." Now, wait, wasn't there another one? Didn't we get a... Oh, was it on my block? Okay. Typhon Mining, happy spring festival. Just, I'm thinking back to the conversation that we had with Diane, and yeah, we definitely came to a mutual understanding there, Diane. Just the division apart from how I feel about where we've arrived with Steph versus where we have not yet arrived with Diane. They couldn't be further apart on the forgiveness spectrum.
Ryan's always been there for me. Should I give a rose to him?
No, I will talk to him.
Hey, how's it coming?
Good. I'd say the chances of starting a fire are low to medium low.
Okay. So just in case, I'm going to go into audio and we're going to take the music down to maybe about half. It's not that it's bothering me, but I feel like every decibel is limiting our opportunity to get made literally no difference in my headphones. Lowering the likelihood that we'll have some sort of an issue. But I definitely want it to be audible because it's a party, right?
Maybe I could give a rose to Steph or Ryan.
Oh, okay, they're yellow roses. Got it. I saw yellow sunflowers, and that's all I saw.
233. 234.
I've never seen anyone so focused on a jelly bean jar.
Wait. Damn it. This game is so demoralizing. 2, 3. Why do I do this to myself?
Maybe I can help him somehow.
Hold on.
She looks awfully smug for a jelly bean lady.
Oh, smug is an odd pronunciation for bored out of her skull. Nope, hold on.
Hey there.
Guess the exact number of jelly beans and win a prize. Only one guess per person.
The exact number? Is that how this game is supposed to work?
You can go right after this determined young man.
What's the prize? Like this jug of fruit funny?
Another year, another prize gift card for yours truly to keep. I'm such a little devil.
Really? Come on, jelly bean lady. That's not right.
How would we know the number of jelly beans, though?
Hi.
Oh, hey. Nice to see you.
You're taking this jelly bean thing very seriously.
Yeah, because the prize is a $100 gift card. Chrissy's been all anxious ever since she got lost. So, I thought I could get her a bunch of treats. Which is really embarrassing, saying it out loud.
Not at all. That's sweet. Maybe I can help.
Oh, for real? Are you good at this? How many jelly beans do you think there are?
Wait, fucking what? Well, there's more than 300.
It's always more than you think it is. I'd say like 800 or so.
Huh. Yeah, could be.
Feels like something just changed in that lady by the jar. Maybe I should read her.
Oh.
800's actually not bad. Hopefully they don't go lower.
Oh, I was close? Maybe I should say something.
To who? To him?
Hey, I've got another guess.
Yeah?
I think it's closer to 700.
Yeah. 700 feels right. But we have to get it exactly.
Just felt that lady's heart skip a beat. I should read her again.
hear me. They're really close to 7:31. Who is this girl?
Hell yes! Your secret's mine.
Oh, hold on.
The answer is 7:31. Don't ask me how.
731 jelly beans.
That's correct.
Yes! Thanks so much for your help. You rule.
No sweat.
Oh, hold on. We just got a text message. I bet it's from Jelly Bean Counter Guy. Okay. Wow, this was fast. The Jelly Bean guessing contest has ended. Congratulations to our winner, Hector. Okay, so Hector is the guy who lost the dog. Thank you. Hold the applause. Mike thought it was going till midnight. Normally, yes, but we had a perfect guess. Cass says, no way somebody actually won it. Jesse's surprised. And Anna thinks it's been 5 years since anybody's actually guessed it.
Thanks again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Is he? Yeah, look.
Best spring fest ever.
And so, peace returned to the Jelly Bean Kingdom.
Oh, she's pissed?
I can't believe it. How did she know?
Just a lifetime of emotional trauma.
Got pretty lucky there, didn't ya?
Super lucky.
Now it's Alex's turn to be golden. Have a golden aura.
I don't think this thing is checking IDs. Nobody tell Pike.
I would think that Pike would actually be probably pretty cool with it one way or the other. But just look the other way.
This is a beautiful model.
Yeah, they didn't have time to build it to scale, though. Hey, Jed.
It happened last year. Yep. I remember it clear as day. Probably around 10 or 11 p.m. And he was already drunk as a skunk. Boy. And I'm not advocating for that kind of drinking, mind you. Despite my occupation, Springfest is different from the Lantern. We all agree. But anyway, he comes racing out of the diner, bowled over a couple of tables along the way. I see him hauling ass toward the dock, and I get on after him because I know what he's aiming for. And sure as hell, this son of a bitch jumps right off the end of the dock and into the water. Smack! Belly flop. And the poor bastard is so drunk he forgot he doesn't know how to swim. So I jump in there after him. Took a minute, but I dragged his ass back to dry land and we called him an ambulance just to be sure. He was fine though. So then, I gotta spend the rest of the night soaking wet, which doesn't bother me none, but everybody keeps offering me a bunch of goddamn towels. Next morning, he shows up at my door with a box of chocolates. Chocolates! God knows why he thought that was the right token of gratitude. But, in all fairness, I ate the whole damn box. Best I ever had.
I wonder who that story was about, though. It doesn't sound like a Gabe story.
It's nice to see Jed so in his element.
It's been a hell of a month. But this makes it all worthwhile.
Jed loves this town so much. It's inspiring.
I haven't forgotten the fact that Jed is a guaranteed vote for Typhon mining
I love
rights.
that the radio station broadcasts live from the park.
Right? It almost makes it feel like a tiny Coachella.
Super tiny.
So, listen to anything good lately?
Funny you should ask. You remember that song, Alabaster Daydreams?
Early 2000s?
Maybe? Anyway, the weirdest thing happened today. I was in the Lantern, studying, and I was thinking about the lyrics and wishing it would come on, and then it totally did.
Huh. What are the chances?
Right? Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? About the vibrations we emit into the ether. You know, psychic waves and whatnot.
Could be. Karmic energy is no joke.
Whoa, how do you do, fellow kids? anything you can pass my way.
I get the feeling she's really enjoying herself.
This is awesome. Favorite time of the year, by far.
That kind of enthusiasm is infectious, especially for me.
Yeah, this is great. Everybody seems to be having a good time. The Black Beast of P. Audley's Traveling Circus. Audley's Traveling Circus and his crown jewel, the Black Beast, toured the United States in the 1930s and early 1940s before P. Audley, this is clearly a reference of some kind, untimely demise here in Haven Springs, Colorado. This ill-fated performance lingered in Haven's history for decades after, and whispers of the beast remain even today. The crown jewel of Audley's Traveling Circus was known as the Black Beast, likely a melanistic color variant of Panthera onca. Witness accounts, however, defy the traditional understanding of the species given its unusually large size and unnatural longevity. The Black Beast was scheduled to appear at a show in Haven Springs on July 27, 1944. That night, an incident during the performance allowed the Black Beast to escape into the mountain wilds, killing several performers in the process. Nowadays, hikers, hunters, and the adventurous at heart still report sightings of a large shadow stalking the mountainsides of Haven Springs. Now, this looks like Valkyrie. Oh, it is open on the side. Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't seem cool to lock the cat up in a cage, but no, it's actually open on this side.
Oh, hi, Val. They even looped you into participating, huh?
Don't really know. I can say that no cat that we've ever had would hang out in that box during a party full of strangers. Did I? Yeah, her enthusiasm is infectious.
What, no marshmallows? Come on. So this is that whole communal gathering thing everyone's always going on about.
I don't think that we can let this song play.
Yep.
Hold on.
I get it.
Yeah, hold on. I want to hear her, but I also can't afford to hear the music too clearly. Is this, yeah? Oh, wow, she's got like a little, a trailer that she's broadcasting out of. I guess it makes a lot of sense. I just didn't think that she did. I love these vignettes. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this short, which is, you guessed it, very disappointing, but, you know, asked and answered. Oh, and we did get a text.
I guess Riley is feeling sentimental tonight, but I haven't seen her around. Where is she?
Riley just wants to take a second to say how wonderful Haven really is. Nights like this always remind me how lucky I am to call this place home. No other place will ever come close. Ryan smiles back. Eleanor says, "You're not so bad yourself," and Riley gives a heart. And Lathe Flowers, looks like we're getting down to our last baskets of roses. If you haven't given one to your special someone yet, now is your chance. We're not missing this opportunity. I'm going to be pissed as shit if we don't get to give a rose. Sunny loves this tradition. Chris Peters says she loved it. Thanks again, Eleanor. And Anna Walker says they look so good. I feel like Anna Walker is probably sending a not-so-coded message to somebody in her life. Wow, those roses sure look really good. I hope someone gives me one. Hey, Mac.
Haven't seen Mac in a while. He seems no better off than before.
Alcohol?
I heard the call.
Say something.
And I wanted to thank you. I know you tried to do the right thing.
So, what now?
I'm taking Typhon down. The whole hornet's nest.
I'm not betting against you, but in the meantime, they're the only ones cutting checks in town. still got plenty of bills to pay.
Yeah, so both are true, but it's actually pretty valuable to have someone on the inside right now. Then again, he is under threat from Typhon. I might recommend that he head somewhere else. Boy, I don't know. Is that going to, like, prompt Typhon to take some action against him? Let's, you know what? When in doubt, trust their judgment, even when it's Mac and we know that his judgment is crap.
I guess I can't blame you. Money's money. Just keep your guard up, okay?
It's always flattering to see how much you care about me. No wonder you try to break up me and Riley.
Ugh. There's the Mac I know.
Oh my god. It's like amazing how much Mac sucks. Okay, so dun. Ryan says everything's set. Meet me at the stage. On my way. Steph gives the devil horns.
Sounds like
Take it
Ryan
easy,
is ready
dude.
for me. I better head back.
Okay. There was a little bit of overlapping dialogue. By the way, so is it sound effects volume? Is that maybe what's happening in the background? What if I turn this down? Because the music in the background has been not quieted at all. Yes, I do. Right? Okay. That also doesn't sound like it's made any difference.
Man, Haven really parties at this festival, huh?
There's more music in this section than there has been in almost any other section of the game, and apologies for talking a lot about it, but I really don't want to lose this whole section.
Good luck with that, sign.
All right. Oh, writer boyfriend. We definitely didn't talk to them.
There's this young farm maid in the elvish countryside. Sets out to find her missing sister, who was abducted years ago by a guild of warlocks.
Go on.
Along the way, she picks up mercenaries, the kind she never expected to be friends with. Elf criminal, undead priest.
Oh.
They find the sister. The sister is now the high warlock of the guild. She's threatening the entire kingdom with her magical shit.
And they gotta take her out. Right?
I don't know, but what a dilemma. Fucking Shakespeare meets Tolkien. This is what I always should have been writing.
Jesse, this is amazing. It sounds like your muse is finally back.
Didn't need a muse. Just needed to get out of my own head long enough to remember who I am.
Did we take some action to help writer boyfriend? Because I don't remember doing that.
Thank you, Steph. Thanks for helping me find the fun again.
Sounds like Ethan wasn't the only one inspired by the LARP today.
I remember that he was the jester, but I guess just by answering the riddle, maybe that, he sort of felt good about having participated, and that kick-started his creative juices again. That'd be cool. Student we definitely talked to. Oh, look at this. Fresh graffiti.
That's sweet, but I think I'll avoid touching this bench, just to be safe.
Oh, just in case. Okay, they got up to some stuff. Lauren and Shane. Do I know a Lauren or a Shane from 2000? Oh, no, that's early.
Plenty of people are still out around town.
Earlier today. Typhon Flyer.
Well, we gave it a shot.
Oh, stop, Mr. Doom and Gloom over here. We're not out of the ice cream game yet.
No. Hey, I take responsibility. If we gotta shut down the shop, I want you to know that
Seriously, no more of this, okay? Whatever happens won't happen until after tonight. For now, let's just have another drink and take a break from freaking out about the shop.
You're really smart.
duh. That's why you married me?
Hey, Ice Cream Woman, I really like your vinyl pants.
We couldn't hack it in the ice cream biz after all, but at least we gave it a shot.
Sounds like they've reached the end of their rocky road. I'm the worst.
Look at the, like, shine on these jeans. Those are jeans, right? They sure as hell look like jeans, except they're extremely shiny. All right. I would be surprised that we're able to go out onto the street, but let's take a look around.
Neighbors? Come on.
I wasn't expecting to be able to, like, leave the party grounds. I thought that, you know, otherwise I probably would have done the rose thing. But guys, we have to give the rose. We have to. I don't want to... No, I don't want to go back upstairs. Okay. I can't cross the road there.
Are you serious right now? A boot? A fucking boot on my car? Okay.
Whoa, dude.
So I can't park where I normally park because we have to celebrate a bunch of fucking flowers. Hey.
Too bad I can't unlock doors with my emotions.
You think you're making the world a better place? Think you're doing a service?
1, 2, 3. I control me. 1, 2. Fuck! I don't control shit!
Oof, sorry, man. We've all been there.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything I can currently or could in the past have done for this guy. Like, we saw him practicing his mindfulness exercises in the last episode, and he was all shades of mad then. Like, it is possible to work through that kind of, like, persistent... Okay.
Grand opening tomorrow.
For a second, I thought...
Free soup and salad for Spring Festival attendees.
This guy was T-posing, but he was just stretching.
Just come introduce yourself.
I'll take a coupon.
No coupons, my dear. Just tell me your name and I'll remember it.
All right. Alex Chen.
Alex Chen. Didn't we speak already tonight?
Nope.
Stupid. So stupid. Print some coupons, they said. It's a small town, I'll remember, I said. Oh, hubris.
You know, you could try posting on my block. Whoever comments gets the deal.
Oh. Well, that's a good idea.
Best of luck.
This guy might need a few pointers from Jed.
Gotta pull my shit together for this grand opening. These people won't be so gracious forever.
We might. Free food goes a long way in Haven.
All right, so that way obviously is back up at the festival. I don't think that we've ever been back here.
Okay, Ryan is waiting on me.
Ryan can continue to wait. We've got empty outdoor picnic tables, dining tables to investigate. Yeah, look, if they're going to give me free run of the town, then we're going to go around and run.
Lots of people still hanging out on Main Street tonight.
Wait, closed for business? Peak Books closed? Oh, I didn't notice this before. That sucks. I doubt that happened earlier today, too.
The LARP was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think there's food left at the festival?
Are you hungry?
I thought you might be.
I could be.
But are you?
Not really. But that's nice of you.
Right. Cool. God, I still like her so much. What do I do?
Sorry, man. Forbidden love is a bitch. I'm head over heels for this dork. What do I do?
Wait, they're both into each other? Come on, people.
Hey, I just wanted to say you two make a really cute couple.
Oh, thanks, Alex. That's really sweet.
That idea doesn't bother you?
Us being a couple?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Holy shit. Okay, so does this mean... Do you want to,
Go out sometime? Yes.
But just the two of us?
Shut up.
Yes.
Take yes.
An actual date. Devoid of pottery or third wheels.
Okay. Okay, great.
Thank God.
Alex Chen out here, covering Cupid's lazy ass.
Yeah, I figured cute couple was way less pressure than, oh, come on, you guys, get a room.
Haven't spoken to Charlotte since leaving here earlier. Hope she's okay.
All right. I'm going to continue on down here. Haven Drugstore, still open. I don't even think they closed during the LARP, but honestly, I wouldn't have expected them to. That'd be a little bit weird if you need to go get a prescription filled.
Wait, is someone standing out past the Bridge of Flowers? Pretty late for a bus ride.
Yeah, it looks like Riley.
Oh man, Riley looks heartbroken.
We'll just have to wait. That's all.
Maybe Riley could use some company right now.
Hey, Riley. Oh. Hey. What are you doing here?
Just taking a walk. I needed a breather from all that socializing.
I get that. I was supposed to leave on the bus tonight. So many hopes and dreams, all poured into one fucking bus ride. But it's okay. Nana needs me now. She was there for me before, and now it's my turn. And I don't have to do it solo. Mac is still helping around the shop, even with us broken up.
Eleanor is so lucky to have you.
Thanks, Alex.
Hang in there, okay?
I will. You're awesome for coming out here.
Yeah, it feels great. And sometimes it's helpful to think, like, well, how would I feel if different decisions had been made? Nope. Okay, we don't get to go into the side of the bus stop. How would I feel if Riley didn't know anything about her grandmother's Alzheimer's disease and then left and was off at college as things hypothetically started to fall apart for Eleanor and things got worse for her? I don't know if those things would have, for Eleanor, I mean. I don't know if those things would have happened during the course of this game because it can be a sort of a long progression, but is that better for Riley? Is it worse? I mean, Alex knew. Now Riley knows, even though that was specifically what Eleanor did not want to have happen. I don't know. I don't think there were any
I
good
have a surprise
outcomes.
for you.
Good surprise or bad surprise?
I started a farm in Moondrop Ranch.
Get out!
I'm romancing Melody.
The nurse, she's adorable.
I'll be real with you right now. Game is sick.
I love you. Didn't expect that him playing my favorite game would be a turn on, but here we are.
And no commentary from Alex at all. But sorry,
Looks
that
pretty
was
dead over there.
Moondrop Basin. What did he call it? It definitely was not Stardew Valley. How dare you? I do wonder. I actually like it better, I think, when the developers come up with like an alternative name rather than just going
Time
ahead
to sync up with Ryan before the show.
with the Stardew Valley of it all.
Even Steph's signs are badass.
If you need music, come watch me at the festival tonight. Signed, Steph. All right, we talked to them. No idea what that says. This place is closed. Treasures of Tibet. Treasures of Tibet is like a... It feels like an extremely niche interest for such a small town. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe they sell a variety of goods. Maybe that's just the name, and over time they've adapted to have, I don't know, calendars and kittens. Can I interact with this? No. Also, is that Jed? Now that we know more about this place, when was this erected? Oh, we can't see. It's simultaneously difficult for me to envision that Jed would be okay with them putting up a statue to him. After all... Oh, hold on, new miner.
No, Mom, it's not an emergency. Trust me, I'm fine. Typhon is not normal. I made a mistake coming here.
Get out while you can, dude.
I wonder what vibes he's getting off of Typhon.
I told you, we all had to sign.
Outside of that, you know, the death of a local community member. And Typhon's just like, oh, they never said anything. This all could have been avoided with a simple call.
Good luck with that, sign.
Okay. All right, so we're going to head back into the party, and our goals when we get there will be to grab the rose and, you know, just spoiler alert, give that to Steph. 100%. That's where Alex's heart is right now. But let's save that for part 2 of our playthrough, which we'll resume here in just a few moments.